Hey y'all, it's your girl Toya Tell It, and I'm back with another video. This is the review of Tyler Perry's Sistas, Season 5, Episode 8. The title of the episode is Push to the Limit. Now, I would like to apologize to y'all for being late because I'm definitely late, yeah. The new episode come on tonight? Oh, wow. I'll be back with the review for that one as well. So I promise not to be late on that one. But y'all, if I was to do a story time about my week and how my week has been going so far, ooh, yeah. I'll think about it if I want to do a story time or not. But honestly, right now, I don't even want to talk about it. It's just, yeah, it's been that rocky. This week has been that rocky for me. So I haven't been even in the headspace to even watch the episode. I haven't been in the headspace to even sit down and, because it's just been a lot going on. And, whew, my anxiety has been getting the best of me, but today I'm feeling better. I'm feeling much better today. I'm feeling good today. So I'm back and I'm ready to bring y'all this review. So we're going to start with where we left off when Danny got slapped by the pervert. So she done got up off the bed and she looking like this can't be happening. So the man was like, well, I ain't even gonna call him no man because he's not a man. Let's make that clear. Let's please make that clear. He's not a man in my book. My tooth would start hurting as soon as I get on camera. So that's why I'm doing a lot of sucking noises, but excuse that because my tooth is hurting. But either way, where I was, oh yeah, the pervert. He talking about some, oh yeah, this happening. So Danny, she like, and he was like, talk that shit now. Then the hawk, yeah, the hawk spit in the girl's face. Yes, in her face. So Danny, she's sitting there. Yeah. Like, I wish that Danny would have reacted right away. The way she reacted outside, I wish that would have been her reaction right away. Because she got up, ran to the kitchen, and I guess she was going for a knife. I'm not sure. But she got up off the bed, didn't even wipe the spit off her face. She just ran to the kitchen. So he done chased her down and choked her. Talking about some, say you sorry. What about that little penis? Yeah, like what? So Danny, she's sitting there smirking and you could tell she just thinking right now, trying to really trying to think fast and figure out what move to make. So she did what she was told and she was like, I'm sorry. Clearly she didn't mean it. But at the time he had the best of her, so she had to do what she had to do. So I'm sure it took a lot in her to say that. And then he made her say it twice. Ooh, I felt the anger in that stick when she picked it up and finally got her lick back. Okay. But I just wish that would have been her reaction inside the house. Because she followed him outside. Because after he choked her and everything, made her apologize and everything, he left out the door. Then he went walking behind him, talking about, oh, you want to hit me? You want to hit me? She picked up well, first he pushed her on the ground. Yeah, just manhandling this woman. Like, that's clearly why I had to take it back. This is not a man. Ain't no way he a man. He more like a bitch. Let the truth be told. But, either way, he done slung Danny on the ground. So, Danny got up. She grabbed a stick. I don't know if it was metal or wood. Couldn't tell. But it was a black stick. And she started hitting this in the legs. She started hitting this in the back. Y'all, I'm trying not to curse. So she started knocking him upside his head with the stick. Next thing you know, he finally made it to his car. He got in the car. Baby, he thought he was safe. Then he started busting them windows out his car, okay? I'm like, she damn near worse than Fatima over there with Hayden when Fatima pulled a Jasmine Sullivan and busted out Hayden windows out his car. But see, then she didn't get the chance to make it to the other side. She was too mad. So instead, she marched to her car. She was like, oh no, you want to hit me? You want to hit me? And I'm like, yeah, that hit would have really had me pissed off, but it mainly would have been that spit. I ain't like that spit. You spit in my face? Oh no. Like, I don't even want you to spit on me, period. But laying on my face? Yeah, I probably would have been just as mad as Danny. But I would have reacted right then. So, back to the story. Danny had done got in her car. And she was like, I got something for your ass. And she must have sped her car so fast into his car. And his car was still parked. She crushed his ass in her car. Now, I don't know if he dead. Okay? We probably ain't gonna find that out until next season. Ain't no telling. Messing around with this show. But from the looks of it, it ain't gonna be looking good for Danny. Because at this point, I feel like when she followed him out of the house, after he tried to walk away from the altercation, matters a damn if he started it. The fact that he tried to walk away from the altercation and you followed him out and, you know, egged it on, then you know, did what you did after that. I feel like that caused Danny to be just as wrong as the pervert in the court of law. Like, in my opinion, you know, if I was the judge, I'd probably let Danny slide. And that's why I'm not the judge, okay? But I'm just looking at it from the judge point of view. I feel like the judge is gonna look at it like, Danny, in that point, at that moment, when you put yourself in that, you know, in that position, you made yourself just as wrong as the pervert. So I'm recording. Sorry. My son always want to interrupt my videos. But anyways, so I feel like that made her just as wrong. Because now at this point, it's like premeditated manslaughter, you know, or maybe vehicular homicide or premeditated murder. Ain't no telling what Danny finna get charged with, but clearly she put herself in a position to catch a charge when she did what she did. Now, I feel like if she would have reacted in the house, like as soon as he slapped her, go ahead and pick up something. I don't care if it's the lamp beside the bed. Like, pick up something and knock this nigga out. You know what I'm saying? Knock him out. So, yeah. I feel like if it would have been that way, then, yeah, the judge would have looked at it like it was more like self-defense. Now, it's like, it ain't really looking too good for Danny. So, anyways, now we see Karen. And she's in the bathroom whispering in between her wallpapers on the phone with Andy. And trying to get Andy to come to the shop. Like, get the girls, let's meet me at the shop. Because, look, I need y'all right now. My mama been getting on my nerves. And I need y'all to let her know that y'all got it from here. So when she hung up the phone with Andy, she went to go sit down and have breakfast with her mom. Because her mama is constantly making her grits or ice cream or whatever it was. But either way it go, she's having breakfast with her mom. And she tell her mom that well, she's asking her mom, can she go to the shop later, this and that. So at first Miss Lisa was like, no, but then she was like, maybe I might let you go for about 25 minutes or so. So then Miss Lisa started bringing up the pregnancy and was telling Karen that Fatima made a lot of sense when she was talking about how to find out what day you conceived. So she started to ask Karen, did she check with the doctor about which day she conceived, like the ultrasound or something? And so Karen, she quickly talking about, no, she was like, yes, I checked with the doctor. I already know who's the baby. The baby is for Zach. And I already know this information. So that's why I didn't check with the doctor the day that she went to the doctor. Because she say she had already checked when she first found out. Now, clearly that's cap. Because Karen, she ain't been to the doctor until that happened. No, wait. Karen did go to the doctor. She did go to the doctor. Oh, wait. I'm thinking about am I thinking about the first season when she went to the doctor to get a checkup? Because of Zach's infected ass penis. Y'all, let me leave Zach alone. But either way, I don't know. That probably was her first time going to the doctor. I don't know. If y'all know, y'all can drop down the comments and correct me. But either way, if that was her first time going to the doctor whenever she went because she was bleeding, for one, that's a shame. For two, you should have got the ultrasound then, because they do that on the first doctor's appointment or the first time you find out you're pregnant. They do not schedule you to come back for an ultrasound. You get that stuff done in the same day. I mean, at least I know in my experience, both my experience, I got mine done in the same day. Blood work, ultrasound, everything done in the same day when I went to the doctor. So I don't understand why we still searching for ultrasounds. And how far along the doctor said she was? What, 4.5 weeks or something like that? And we still searching for these things. And she knew before she had even went to the doctor because she took an at-home test. So I just feel like Karen is saying whatever she want to say because she don't want to find out that baby is really for Aaron. She's scared that it is for Aaron. She probably done counted the days on her own. And she done realized in her own mind, oops, this baby might be for Aaron. Oh, I better really keep it on the hush. Because if Zach find out, then I'm not going to be able to terrorize him and Fatima. Or I'm not going to be able to, this or that. So she says she feeling better. And she ain't been waking up with Zach first thing on her mind. So her mama was like, you been doing that? And I'm just like, ooh, I hope not, because that's a bad thing. That's a really, really bad thing. Like, that would knock you all the way off focus, Karen. And that's probably why your energy have been so off ever since you found out before you found out you was pregnant, your energy was already off. Because you've been waking up with Zach on your mind first thing. That's not good, boo. So it's good to know that you is feeling better and you are starting to move on. And I just hope that you continue to move on. Because it's starting to give pitiful. It's starting to give pitiful. It really is. I understand when you love hard and all that, but after all of this, and then Zach ain't even nobody to be even trying to, I don't know. Because I know you can't help how you feel about somebody, but I'm just saying, all the things that he done did to you. And the way you describe him to be, especially off reading that letter, he should have been off your mind if you really felt that way about him. Because clearly, the way you describe him, he's no good. So he should have been off your mind. But anyway, that's another video for another day. We'll talk about that another time. Back to the subject. So they finish up, and Ms. Lisa agrees that Karen can go to the shop to meet the girls. So now we see Andy back at her place, y'all. She got Gary all cooped up in the bed. She come back to the bed talking, I just got out the shower and made this bed, and now you're back in it. Andy. My bad, y'all. I had to read that message. But anyways, so as I was saying, what we was, shucks, I done lost my thought. Oh yeah, over there with Andy and Gary, y'all. So Gary, he back cooped up in the penthouse. Let me put this on silent. So, as I was saying, Gary is all cooped up once again before I got interrupted once again. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it together. But anyway, so Andy, she trying to get him up out the bed. He talking about something. But Andy, we used to live together. Okay, that was then, this is now. Go home. Oh, I forgot. That is his home, Andy. He done clucked your ass upside the head because now she going through his pockets reading the paper again, trying to read it thoroughly now so she can really figure out what's going on for real. While he going to go get dressed because she finally got him up to get up out the bed. So now she reading the papers and she like, okay. So she took him back in before he come back in the room and put his coat back over it. Now, I believe these papers are the papers of him filing the lawsuit for the penthouse. That's just what I believe. I don't know why my camera looking blurry all of a sudden. There we go. That's a bit better. But that's just what I believe. I believe that these papers are the papers of him filing to sue her for the penthouse. So in his eyes, that's his house. That's why he crawling back in the bed. And he's talking about some, the house that I bought for you or something, he told her. So she was like, oh, so we going back down that road? And he was like, remember I just said bought for you or whatever. Like, no, you clearly said my house that I bought for you. What? And she didn't even back him up on that. She talking about some, oh yeah, that was a close one. Yeah, you saved yourself that time. No, baby. You need to save yourself this time. That's what you need to do. And you need to go get your apartment back. So, Andy, she leaves to go to the office. Now, over there at Zach and Fatima's house, she's getting ready for work as well. And Zach is cooking her breakfast. And Fatima, she's really not in the mood. And I'm trying to figure out why. Because on the last episode, they showed y'all about to get ready to hunch after leaving Cameron's house. So, what you mad about right now? What you mad about right now? That's exactly what Zach was talking about at the gym. Wake up, Karen. Have sex, Karen. Go to work, come home. Happy time after happy time. Back to Karen. Are you in love with Karen? Are you in love with Karen? It's like Fatima is really hunting her own mind with this at this point. And I mean, maybe she's right. Maybe it's good reason why. Because Zach, he got the nerve to even bring up Karen when she's already acting this way. He already see that this girl don't really want to talk. She want to forget about yesterday and let's have a new day. Let's make today better. So he come downstairs after giving her the porridge. Who cooks porridge for breakfast? I mean, oh my gosh, Zach. Anyways, so he tells her that he want to talk about Karen. So I'm like, what he really wanted to say was he realized what Karen said. You know, he thought it out, and now he want to take Fatima on a date, finally, just so that he can ask her something. So I'm pretty sure Zach is about to propose to her, because we already got word that he proposed to her on Fatima. I mean, I haven't watched the episode when he proposed, because I haven't watched every episode of Fatima. But they're engaged, so clearly we're probably about to get, you know, a view from Sistas from that same time when he took her on a date as Fatima, on Fatima to propose. We probably about to get the Sistas' view of that on the next episode. So he's taking her on a date to ask her a question because he overthought what Karen was saying. So she said she's gonna wait till the date and hear him out. So it looked like everything is gonna be all right with Zach and Fatima. It's just, they got a lot of bumps in the road. But anyway, so now Hayden is at the law firm, and Robin needs to speak with him. So he goes into Robin's office, and Robin, he showed him the IP address that email was sent from, and he was like, he said, well, do you notice that email address? Hayden said, no, never seen it. Lies. The lies. Shout out to Candy Birds. So, Robin said, you sure? Because that's your email, that's your IP address. See, I got connects with the CIA, and I was able to trace that address and find out that it traced back to you. So I'm tired of your shit, Hayden. Y'all, Robin did not sound right trying to get some straightening. Like, the way he was trying to turn up and, like, really, no, he didn't sound right. It sounded like it was a bit forced. But, he started telling her how he's tired of his shit, and basically, if he lied on Andy can sue him for, putting these lies out there. So that's when he was also telling Hayden that he also gonna lose his position if this happens again. So Hayden was like, you sure about that? Because I'm responsible for 34% of the revenue around here. And yeah. Have you seen my clientele? All this. Hey. Please. Go somewhere. Just go somewhere. Because I'm tired of looking at you on this show. I'm tired of hearing your voice. I'm tired of your presence. Period. Like, you're really irking me. But anyway, so Hayden, he acting like he ain't really worried about what Robin talking about. But clearly, hey, better get it together, because Robin got way more power and pull around that law firm than you. So, yeah. You can't outthink the boss. Anyways, that's why Hayden quickly ran to his office to go call Gary and let Gary know about it. So, Gary already know Hayden dingy. And so, that's why he treat him as such. So, they hang up the phone. And after that, Robin tried to go talk to Andy. Andy don't want to hear it. Not at all. She told Robin, look, sir, if it's not about business, sir, it's nothing for us to talk about, sir. Have a good day, sir. I'm like, yes, okay. Keep that same energy. I like that. Keep that same energy. So Robin, he walked out. Here come Fatima. She walked in the office trying to suggest that Andy talk to Robin for what? Why? What's the purpose? Because Robin, if Andy let her guards down now, it gives him a whole lot of leeway to just do it again. When he hit the next rumor, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? No, get him together so next time he can come correct. So Andy, she said no, she not finna talk to him about what. It ain't my business, so bye. And that's when Fatima informed her about the visit at Karen's house and everything like that. He go Andy talking about some, ooh, pour me up all the tea. I'm like, okay, at first it was, I would appreciate if you don't talk about Karen to me. Now it's, oh, pour me up all the tea about what happened with you and Karen. Yeah. Andy, go sit down. So Fatima told her that it went good and that her mama, Miss Lisa, is cool and she was right about her. She's, she's out for good and everything like that. So Andy was like, I told you, this and that. So next thing you know, we see Andy, she's meeting up with Karen and Pam at the shop. And Karen and Andy, they was really happy to see each other. And so Miss Lisa, she was like, look, I just talked to Aaron and he told me that he gonna pick up the slack on everything because I'm pretty sure you're okay now. And Karen was like, well, yeah, and whatever Aaron don't do, Andy and the rest of the girls, they're gonna take turns taking care of me. And I'm like, take turns looking after you? Karen, you are a grown woman. I understand you under stress, but you're only doing it to yourself. The only stress you're under is man stress. Baby daddy stress. That's the only stress that you got. Like, what do you mean look after you because of that? You ain't got no financial stress? I don't think so, because the shop back doing good. I mean, you probably be mentally stressed and emotionally stressed, but I'm just saying, like, we don't need Miss Lisa to be rocking you like a baby just because Zach ain't dicking you down no more. Like, let's just be real. And I I fuck with you, Karen, but I'm gonna tell the truth, and you know I am. So either way, Miss Lisa said, look, they called me back at the VA, so I'm about to go, and y'all can just take care of these. And I'm just like, Miss Lisa, so all of a sudden, I said they can call you back at the VA. Now you gotta bounce. Okay. I knew you were just coming around to stir up the pot. I knew you was just doing that. But anyway, so Miss Lisa, she going back to her biker boy life. And now Pam, she tells Karen that she's gonna check the curlers and everything like that. She gonna lock up and everything. She got it. So Karen, she leaves with Andy. Now, I guess she got dropped back off at home. Because Andy, she gets to, she shows up at the law firm right after Danny was there. Hold on, y'all. It's a lot going on. Okay. My bad. I'm trying to get through this review. So, he said that, where was I? No, Danny was already at the law firm. So, Danny, she come walking in with some big old shades on and her work clothes on. So, she walking back. I mean, no, yeah, she walk up to the assistant, and the assistant She looked at Andy. She asked if she needed anything. Andy was like, I mean, not Andy, Danny. Danny was like, is Andy here? So the assistant was like, no, Andy, she isn't here yet. What about Fatima? She was like, yeah, let me speak to Fatima if Fatima's here. So the assistant calling Fatima. Fatima asking 1,000 questions talking about, did she ask for me? Did she ask for me? Well, girl, just go get down now and see what's wrong. So Fatima made it down there. And that's when she looked at it and she immediately knew something wasn't right. So she told her to come on to the bed. And next thing you know, hold on. Next thing you know, Danny, Andy, she came around the corner, right? When Fatima was calling her, telling her, look, Danny don't look good. She in your office. Andy was like, ooh, I hope she's okay. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm looking out my window and these little girls was running. It's wet outside and she slipped. And it looked like she's crying. She might be embarrassed. Poor baby. She got some help though. Poor baby. She ain't that little. She looked like she's about, 12 years old, maybe. But they just be looking big these days. Anyway, I done flew off the whole review. Y'all, my bad. That just really touched me. It's way up the hill though. Anyways, so back to the subject. So Danny, Andy, she get in the office and she tell Danny, she look at Danny, she knew someone, right? She was like, go get her some water, Fatima. Go get her some water. I'm like, dang, does she look thirsty? Goodness gracious. So she was like, what's wrong? Sabrina's going to be okay. We're going to be able to see her today. I finally got in touch with the judge. Da-da-da-da-da. Because I forgot she was trying to get in touch with the judge, and the judge wasn't answering, but she finally got her. So Danny was like, I killed him. So Andy was like, kill who? And she was like, I killed someone. And so now she looking for a lawyer. And y'all, I don't know, it ain't looking too good for Danny. But I just hope that she get through this one. Or else she gonna be down there right along with Sabrina. Okay? So we'll see what happens on next week's episode, well, which will be tonight. So we'll see what happens on tonight's episode, and I'll be back with the review. Until then, thank y'all for watching. This is your girl, Toya Taylor. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do so. Also, hit that notification bell button so you know when I come through with more videos. Until next time, I hope y'all have a great day.